Gemini, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your February 2023 monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So what major arcana needs to come out for the sign of Gemini? What do we need to know for you? We have the Temperance, so divine timing and divine alchemy. So the angel appears at the right moment within your life. So this is kind of like being exactly on time. So something is being delivered to you right when you need it the most. All right. And this is the card of miracles because that's what the Temperance is. It turns the water and oil into fire. So when I see this Temperance energy, something is being alchemized with turning the water and oil into fire at the right time to hand you off something. So when I see this energy, there could be a lot of different, pushes and pulls within your life. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 4 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of energy. Because it's moving and pushing you forward and backward, so that way you can connect to the right person, the right thing, the right situation at the exact moment. Have things ever just fallen into your lap before? Like it almost feels like a miracle? That's what the Temperance is. It's telling you at the right moment, connect to something. So let's look at the Temperance. And it's almost unexplainable. It's just like, it's the Guardian Angel card too. Well, that's more so the Strength energy, but still, it can also be, a guardian angel alchemizing in to save you from something. So I'm going to be using the Revelations Tarot. This deck does have reversals. Don't know if I already said that or not. So we have the 8 of Swords. We have the Magician. And we have the 9 of Wands. You can't see something clearly, okay? You can't see a way out of a situation. I don't feel like you're going to see this Temperance coming, but I almost feel like you're going to think it's magic. The Magician does represent looking at who you are as a person, connecting to higher levels of thought. The Magician can be represented as like, the Magi, the 3 wise men who followed the star of Jesus, right? Because Magi is just short for magician. The 9 of Wands right here represents winning at the right moment, but still having to suffer through a pretty horrible battle because all the wand cards are representations of warfare. So this person is sent out to go and fight a battle, and he wins, but at the same time, he's not sure at the end when he's recovering if that battle was worth fighting. However, he's won. And I kind of feel like that may be the situation for you, is that you're fighting something within your life and you don't even know why you're fighting. Like, you're going to have victory over it, but you're going to look back on the situation and say, what was the point of all of that? Why did I put myself there? Why did I do this? So let's look at this 8 of Swords. What are you blocked off to? What are you not seeing clearly? You have the Lord of Cups, and you have the Prince of Knives. Someone is trying to send you an emotionally sharp message. An emotionally charged message. You're not seeing an emotionally charged message right here. But if you take off the blindfolds and walk away from something, I feel like you will see that. The Magician energy, the Lovers with the Justice, the 9 of Wands, the Strength, the Guardian Angel card, and the Daughter of Grails. Someone you care about is trying to tell you bad news about a situation, it looks like. Or you're not accepting wise counsel. The Magician is connecting you to the balance of the scales. It's bringing you in, harmonizing the scales, right? I feel like in a weird way, Gemini, you're going through a cycle and you're going around in circles. Maybe you've been through this cycle multiple times, okay? But you're going around in circles. You can't see a way out of this. But I feel like you already know how to get yourself out of it. It's just that you continuously go through this traumatic experience over and over. Like, you've been saved multiple times, or you know that you can be saved. I'm really just more confused about this magician lover's justice. It's like if you use magic to get love, then that's a bad thing for you. In general, it never works out properly. Seeing the Emperor, watching the Emperor, or the Emperor is watching you. So you're blocked off to a situation, you're blocked off to the truth, but you're going to receive truth. You're going to receive the clarity that you need. The Magician is going to balance out the scales. Some sort of like otherworldly experience is going to happen for you. I kind of feel like in a weird way, because none of the major arcanas are actual people. They represent concepts and ideas, right? So a weird situation is being brought to you because someone does care about you, right? Because someone cares about you, that gives you the strength in a situation. Someone views you as a page, right? And they want to protect you. So it almost feels like a guardian angel is coming to protect this page. Yes, the page does get hurt because it is a battle, but the page is victorious. This Emperor is watching and is balancing out and harmonizing the scales for you. This is kind of like, kings are always, or emperors always had a magician who was assigned to them to take care of their bodies, right? Because remember, a magi or a magician was really just a doctor. They were wise men. They had to study all types of schools of thought. They had to study astrology, geometry, medicine, whatever, because originally astrology was associated to the body. And, in naturopathy, like in Chinese traditional medicine, they still associate astrology to the body. And even in Western schools of thought, they associate the archaic meanings behind them to parts of the body. So it's like this magician works on behalf of the Emperor and is coming in to balance out the scales and is trying to protect you at a critical moment, to give you the truth about something. You are protected right here. You're going through something. Whatever this is, you don't know the truth. You're blocked off to the truth. You can't see the truth. So someone is hand-delivering a message to you. Once you get this hand-delivered message, you understand something, and it gives you the strength to move forward. The Lord of Scepters, the Star, and the Prince of Scepters. Someone sees the truth and is coming to your aid. Someone knows something that you don't know. And they want to help you out in something. They're trying to balance out the scales. They're trying to give you a proper message. I feel like someone is the Lovers doesn't have to be a divine counterpart, okay? It just means divine connection. You are divinely connected to, say, for instance, a job. Like you're supposed to be at that job. It doesn't always have to be a loving situation, even though it does represent Adam and Eve. So someone who feels divinely connected to you is going to protect you because they see the truth of something and they're rushing in to help you. because you don't see the dangers or you don't see a way out of something. So someone is kind of like an angel in a weird way. Someone is sent by the divine to give you some sort of help. And they come in at the right time. It's kind of like, your car breaks down on the highway kind of thing, or not breaks down, but maybe you get a flat tire on the highway and you've never changed a tire within your life. Someone finally pulls over and changes the tire for you. Like, that's that kind of energy. Someone sees you struggling with something, or you don't know what to do, and they ask if you're okay, and they help you. Someone is guided by the stars, guided by the light right here. Someone is, like you just have a guardian angel, it feels like, just protecting you from something. Why does Gemini need protection? What is going on? Why do you need to be protected so badly? You have the Empress, you have the Queen of Knives, and you have the Nine of Knives. There is a question. I feel like you've been given really bad news. It feels like you've been given really bad news about yourself, possibly. Maybe you're doing this, Gemini. What I'm kind of feeling right here, because the Empress is a pregnant person, the Prince of Skulls is stagnation. Someone could have a stillborn. That's a message for you. Maybe someone is reaching out for you and you're going to rush to that person's aid because maybe you're the only person who they can talk to. I just feel like someone is going to help you in a very tragic time of need. Like, something is supposed to happen and all of a sudden it stops and causes great anxiety, because that is a very harsh truth to understand. The Queen of Knives is not playing games with anyone's emotions. She's just going to tell you the cold, simple facts. The Nine of Knives is extreme paranoia. The Queen of Scepters, the Nine of Scepters. Once again, the Queen of Scepters with the Nine of Scepters coming out. Well, we didn't get the Queen of Scepters yet, but we have the Nine of Scepters here. The Queen has been hurt, injured. She's still a queen, but something bad has happened. Well, I was going to ask a question. I'm going to take these cards, but I'm going to ask the question. What does Gemini need to know the most? Like, what do they need to know? Lord of Knives, Five of Knives, Six of Cups. Someone of very high importance. The Lord of Knives is kind of like someone who is in one of the mystery schools, like a master of thought right here. He doesn't care about your emotions. He is the counterpart to the Queen of Knives. Is trying... Oh, the light went out. Five of Knives, getting one over on the situation, giving you victory at all cost. Someone who is a master of something is going to give you victory at all cost. Someone is going to help you at all cost. You're going through something, or you are helping someone, but it just feels like it's you. And I don't understand what's leading up to this. Judgment, the Magician, the Three of Knives. Someone is judging you. It almost feels like someone is using and exerting their authority over you to hurt you. Someone is trying to judge you. Someone is casting their power on you. Someone is trying to physically make you sad. The Ace of Skulls, the Six of Skulls, and the Seven of Knives. but you're going to get something that is very valuable, something that's very clever right here. Someone is, in a weird way, spying on you, it looks like. Someone looks like they want to give something to you that hurts you. Yeah? Seven of Grails, the Fool. One more. The Eight of Knives. Someone, okay. Here's the thing. I feel like, in a weird way, someone is trying to do something to subdue you or subdue someone around you. And when I talk about subdue, I mean like put something in their drink, take advantage of someone. Like, this is really kind of grimy energy, Gemini. I don't know what's going on, but there is someone who comes in at the nick of time to save you from something, or you do that for someone else. Because this is like someone sees a person and wants to have authority over them, but the guardian angel is here to protect them from something, and it comes in at the right moment. The Four of Skulls, the Seven of Skulls with the World. You have holding on to growth is the completion. I feel like you need to hold on right here because something is about to really climax in a situation. Something is growing to complete a cycle. Something is maturing. It's just taking a long time. Keep holding on right here. The Hermit coming out, illumination. Here's the thing for you as well. Remember, the world, when the world ends, it's actually very sad because judgment is cast on the world, right? But judgment comes in and raptures people's souls before just judgment is cast on the world. So the people who are raptured, because remember, tarot is biblical, right? It was made by Catholics. All the cards, all the imagery is all Catholic based in the original tarot deck. But even if you look at just the traditional judgment, say the Rider-Waite tarot deck, there's an angel blasting his trumpets to pull people out of the ground. So it's almost as though someone is being raptured right before judgment is cast on the world. And it's like, it's holding back to get you out of something before judgment is actually cast on the situation for it to be destroyed. So you might receive, say for instance, you might not know what's going on. Say you're out, I'm not trying to be like the bearer of bad news. I'm not trying to be like doomsday bears, right? But it's like you're at a party or you're at a club. You're doing something right here. You're having fun. And then all of a sudden someone gives you like, hey, I really need you to come and help me, blah, blah, blah. It's an emergency. You leave, and this person it doesn't even feel like that much of an emergency for you, because maybe it's not even your fucking problem, like you really don't care. But you leave that situation and then something terrible happens there. This is like you're escaping something at the right moment and you might not even know it. Someone actually acts as a guardian angel for you because it could be your own mother, like just giving you a call. It's like split second, though. Someone is coming to your aid. Hierophant, yeah. And this is divine connection right here. The Hierophant energy, connected to God. This is a very traditional order sense, okay? You need to reach out to a higher thought process right here. How to do that? The Chariot, victory with the Queen of Skulls. You know, I just don't know. It's like, it's just victory is being handed to you. You have someone handing you a message. You have the Emperor trying to help you out. Like, there are just all these different components that are like moving you towards one thing. Like, the Angel of Temperance or this guardian angel, whatever the situation is, something just aligns perfectly for you to get out of something bad. And you don't even know that. Two of Cups, the Seven of Scepters. You're connected to being, like, protected right here, because the Seven of Wands is someone is holding up a wand to defend someone else. So you are protected and being defended right here from what? The Eight of Skulls with the Two of Scepters and the Ten of Knives. Yes, like, okay. From a mental death or an actual physical death or something like that. Eight of Skulls, Two of Scepters represents working, mastering a craft. Two of Wands is fire energy. Ten of Scepters is mental death. Someone is trying to keep you stuck in something. Someone's trying to keep you chained so they can hurt you. The Eight of Skulls, it's almost like, well, I'm just going to say someone wants to physically hurt you. Someone wants to take advantage of something. Someone, maybe you're witnessing this. Maybe you were going to help someone. You could be someone's guardian angel. Someone could be your guardian angel. High Priestess is hindsight is 2020. Hanged Man coming out. Wow, double cards of Pisces. You need to see something from a higher perspective. The High Priestess coming out. Hindsight is 2020, seeing things from a higher perspective. You're gonna wish you could see something from a much higher standpoint. Or at least right here, the universe is trying to put you in a suspended state so you can see something before it happens. So it's like a premonition. So there's a premonition taking place for you, or someone else is having this premonition to give you a warning sign to not do something or to do something. What is the warning that they're trying to give you? The Queen of Cups with the Six of Knives and the Ace of Scepters. It's almost like take a different opportunity, take a different route, take a different idea for yourself. So the Queen of Grail, Six of Knives, someone's mother's or a motherly energy or someone who's very kind and nurturing, Cancerian energy, is sending you a secret message or a message over the airwaves, calling you possibly. So your mother could be calling you to have this new opportunity to go and do something, to take action. Because this action is to move you forward into a new situation. Four of Knives from a resting point of view. So, I mean, someone sees something. Maybe someone wakes up out of their sleep and they have a really bad feeling and they call you. That's what the situation is. It's like someone alerts you from their sleep. Like maybe you're sleeping, or it could be like a fire and someone bangs on your door, like, you know, hits your door like really fast, like there's a fire at the apartment building or something, and you wouldn't have known it. But because someone just, you know, had to be nice enough to bang on your door 3 or 4 times, like it woke you up out of a dead sleep. Like that's what this is. It's like the Ace of Cups coming out with the Four of Grails. Someone is handing you a lifeline. The Queen of Grails hands someone the cup of life to drink out of it. She doesn't mind sharing her cup with people. So I don't know what this is. Let's look at your witch's familiars. That might be very important for you. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. It's like I haven't eaten yet and I need to go eat. So let's see. No. Newt urgency. Oh my gosh, Newt urgency just came out. You have vulnerability, persecution, and direction. I usually don't pull that many cards, but you have dexterity. Someone is alerting you urgently about a vulnerable situation because they have a very bad feeling, like they're being persecuted by a feeling, right? Someone's urgency because they see someone who's vulnerable being persecuted. Like, that could be, you go to a bar and someone could be trying to, do something bad. Direction. They know multiple different directions. They're very flighty people. Whoever's doing this knows a lot of different things all at once. And they're trying to alert you to go this way. Because they can use... Otters are very dexterous and they're ambidextrous, but dexterous, I think that's the word. They can use their hands kind of like humans. And they're like pointing you in a different direction, pointing you away from the persecution because they know how vulnerable you are. So let's look at your spellcasting oracle cards. But I just don't understand what this is for you. So you have answers. You're going to have answers and new beginnings and love. Okay. So when I see this answers energy, you're going to have the answers to new beginnings within your life. Okay. That Fool energy, I believe, came out. So whatever this is, it gives you a new beginning. That's what you're blocked off to. Someone is going to answer some questions for you, which allows you to have a new life, a new understanding of who you are. You have this love energy coming out. I feel like someone feels a protective sense to you. Someone really deeply cares about you. Let's look at your Awaken oracles. Unseen angels, unseen brilliance. There is something that is unseen, right? There is brilliance within a situation. Pay attention to the brilliance of something. This is like a diamond in the rough. Someone sees something that you don't see. Pay attention to the calls over the airwaves. Let's look at your rune cards real fast. Maybe you're going to have like all of a sudden a very brilliant moment within your life. Like something that you didn't see before. Like imagine, you're a mathematician. You didn't see something properly. And then all of a sudden you just have like, this great brilliant idea and it changes the world. So you have Othela, home, inheritance, property, family, responsibilities, universal truth is spiritual meanings. Or the spiritual meanings is universal truth. So what I'm seeing for you is that it's like, it could be a family member reaching out for you. You could be inheriting something. And says, open your mind, connect with the higher power, broaden your horizons, and invoke wisdom. Let me get you one more of these real fast. Oh, I didn't pull you that. That's why it feels like I'm missing something. Infinite abundance is coming out. So maybe you're just infinitely protected within your life, Gemini. Maybe you just have, whenever the tough gets going, the angels are always there to protect you. Maybe that's what you have to understand about your own faith within your life. Maybe you just have to understand that you're going to get out of whatever this situation is. It's not saying to put yourself in bad situations, but just understand you have like a lifeline here. You have Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities, and cauldrons, synergy and healing. So infinite abundance and infinite possibilities. You have a wellspring of knowledge right here, or someone does. Someone is going to give you like a premonition energy. Synergy and healing, I think this is all about, with that answers and new beginnings, focus on that within your life. Focus on how this synergizes and heals you from a situation, maybe from the Nine of Wands. One more card. You have unnecessary fear and dawn, light after the darkness. I feel like whatever the situation is, Gemini, you're going to get out of it, okay? I just feel like you do have a guardian spirit, guardian angel, like something is just aligning for you to get out of a really bad thing. Or maybe you are doing this for someone else, but either way, someone is someone's light after the darkness. So I think that's what you need to understand for yourself. So I don't think you need to fear this situation. I think you just need to take it in stride. I feel like you just need to answer the calls when they come in, okay? If someone is reaching out to you, answer that call. If someone is sending you a message, answer that call. If someone texts you on Facebook, just message them back. Like, this is all about connecting to, you know, the messages, all right? Connecting to your dream state as well. So anyway, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.